Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the Grimsby Town Road to Glory career mode with myself, Tibbin27. Today though, we're going to play Peterborough, Wimbledon and West Brom in the EFL Cup. What's that, third round, second round? Second round probably. For this one, against Peterborough, we're going to go back to the team that played against Grimsby. We're going to go back to the team that played against Gillingham even. I am Grimsby. And just one change to the team from that game, and that is Boyce, who comes in for Danny Collins, who had a poor game. And yeah, didn't impress me much against them. So Boyce will get given his chance today alongside Jones at the back. Of course, we're missing Adam Thompson, our new signing, through injury. It's going to be... When's he back? 5 weeks still until he is back. Dislocated shoulder. And poor old Jordan Shaw just signed a professional contract with the club, gets his debut in the EFL Cup and gets injured and is out for 3 months. So unfortunate to have those two out injured at the moment. Thompson will be his first team regular and Jordan Shaw will definitely be pushing Banton for a place as well. But we're going to get into this. Peterborough lost their opening game as well. So a chance for us to heap more misery on them, especially after that EFL Cup win over them. And a chance for the boys to get their first 3 points in League One. Let's go.
Hi there, everybody.
So here we go. We are at Blundell Park for the first time this season in League One. And our opposition for it is Peterborough. And we won't get told the referee, but it will be Peterborough to get us kicked off for our first League One game at Blundell Park.
So we're ready to start.
In there, Stefano Bruno turns Bin and Williams, is brought down, and it'll be a free kick to Grimsby on the edge of the area. And it's a yellow card as well for Jerome Bin and Williams. The left back there totally done by Stefano Bruno and had to bring him down to stop him going into the box. Yellow card and a chance now from the free kick with Pepelu to cause some damage. Got to look for Bogle. It's actually going to find POLEON, tipped away by Scannella and cleared away by the defender. Good header from DOMINIC POLEON, very nearly getting his first goal for Grimsby Town. Pepelu now over to Amari Bell, who's obviously keen to get forward, and he is hacked down, and that is the third time that they've gone in with a slide challenge. It's a red card! Oh my days, it's a straight red for Hayden White. I was not expecting that. Is that a red card? Well, I mean, it's from behind, but it's not two-footed. And I think that's a very harsh red card in my opinion. They have been very aggressive though in this game so far. And they've paid the price there with a straight red for Hayden White. The 10 men here getting down the wing with Guion Edwards. Terrible ball. I don't know what that was. But the half-time whistle goes. Interesting first half. Grimsby definitely been the better team for the majority of it. And the referee had produced 2 yellow cards and then a straight red for Hayden White. It looked harsh, but Peterborough have 10 men. At half-time though, Grimsby Town 0, Peterborough 0. Past the keeper yet, and we haven't really had too many clear-cut chances as the DOMINIC POLEON looks to create one. What a save from Scannella that was. I was just saying we haven't had any clear-cut chances, and DOMINIC POLEON with a rasping strike, and it's a weird save from Scannella because he was in such a bad position, but he saves terrifically. Onto POLEON, onto OMAR Bogle, but he loses the ball way too easily. Wins it back though straight away. Chance now if he can play him through. Bogle finds the back of the net, and it hasn't taken him long to find his first goal in League One. Bogle! Yeah, it's back. The bugle for Bogle. And finally Grimsby Town have found a way past Scannella on his debut for Peterborough. The 10 men have done well to hold out this long, but Omar Bogle has fired Grimsby in front. And it's their first home league goal at this level. And it's come from the player of the season, OMAR Bogle. Did really well. He lost the ball initially, but he won it straight back. And we profit from a goal. Grimsby 1, Peterborough 0. Oh, well in by Pepperloo. Bogle now. Has he got the pace here to get through? Has he got the finish? Oh, he's just missed it. He was going for the top corner. It was OMAR Bogle. And he very nearly found it. Great strike. Oh, it's just zipped on past the top part of the post. Unlucky OMAR Bogle. We want to see this first home win through. Peterborough only have 10 men, but they're throwing everything at us. But Henry Kelly gets in front of his man really well. And there is the full-time whistle. Grimsby Town have their first 3 points in League One. They've been made to work hard for it today, though, by Peterborough. Much better display from them than in the Tuesday night game in the EFL Cup. But in the end, OMAR Bogle's strike is enough to separate the teams. We probably should have had a few more today. But considering that's my first game back for a while, I'm happy enough with that one. It's finished at Blundell Park, Grimsby Town 1, Peterborough 0. Of course, we have to award a man of the match. And for this one, I am going to agree with FIFA and give it to OMAR Bogle. Very good game out there. Obviously got the goal, which has won us the game today. And yeah, really good hold-up play from him. Good passing. It's just what you want from your number 9. And yeah, he did that job well today. Second spot, I'm going to give to Pepperloo. I thought he was very good in the tackle. Again, passing, absolutely excellent. I would think he completed them all. He did, of course he did. 20 out of 20 passes. That is why I brought him in. That is why I, well, say brought him in. He's on loan and we're going to be paying the money eventually. But we are going to be paying big money for him, and that is why he is worth it. Didn't put a foot wrong in terms of passing. And yeah, really impressed me today again. Because he had such a hard time the other day, I am going to give third spot to Henry Kelly. He did struggle, I think, from what I remember, in that first game against Gillingham. He did struggle a bit, so I'm going to give him third spot today. Thought he dealt very well with what he had to and tried to get forward as much as he could as well, and that impressed me. So Bogle will get man of the match in the 3 points today. Second and 2 points for Pepperloo. Third and 1 point for Henry Kelly. So we'll start advancing through to the second game, which will be against Wimbledon. And we've got a few more scout reports and a transfer offer again for OMAR Bogle. This time it's 775 from Aberdeen, and of course we will say no to that offer. I'm tempted, if no one comes in, I'll probably just go for reject all. So I'll advance a little bit more. It stops again. Transfer offers, plural. We have a bid for Zach Mills, who I think we are looking to sell. 775 from Accrington for OMAR Bogle. Where are these teams getting that sort of money from? Accrington are not a big club, but they've offered 775. We will, of course, reject it. We're going to go reject all now because we've had so many offers for him. It's just silly. So we're going to reject all offers from now on for Bogle. He's not going anywhere this transfer window. And Longford Town would like to have Zach Mills for just 45,000. At least come up and meet his asking price of 50. And you are absolutely welcome to him. And Longford Town will not budge on 45,000 for Zach Mills. Right, let's meet in the middle, 47.5, okay? You're getting him a little bit cheaper than you would. Well, than you should. Can we just do that and everyone will be happy, alright? Okay, so it's time for the second game of this episode, and for it we are playing AFC Wimbledon away from home. They have drawn their opening 2 games of the season, so they're sitting on 2 points at the moment. We're going to stick with the same team. Had no problems with it last time. They did well. We probably should have killed the game off and got a couple more goals against Peterborough. So if we could do that today, that would be Absolutely brilliant. POLEON, of course, playing against his old team in Wimbledon, and Lyle Taylor, if he comes on as well, will be up against his old team. But, yeah, time to get into it. Second game, a chance to move into the playoffs with a win against Wimbledon, away from home. Let's do it.
Hi there, everybody.
So here we are. It's the second away day of the season. And for this one, we have come to London to face up against AFC Wimbledon.
Kevin Wright, the man in charge.
There we go. Kevin Wright is the referee for this one. And it's going to be Wimbledon to get this one underway.
This should be fantastic.
Wins the ball back, and Pepelu will bring us forward here. This is the thing we do have now. So much pace to go forward with. As POLEON dips inside, looks for the run of Pepelu. Finds Bogle though! And he struck it wide of the post. A great chance after just 13 minutes for Omar Bogle. But he has hit it wide. It just deflected into his path. But swings at it, and it's gone well wide in the end. Great chance to take the lead early on. I don't think we're going to get as many clear-cut or as many opportunities as we did against Peterborough, but saying that, we want it straight back here, and Bogle now looking to link up with DOMINIC POLEON. He'll look through the gap. He finds Bogle. Shot saved. Bruno was there. Is that a penalty? No, it was a fair challenge apparently. And Wimbledon will scramble it clear. Another great chance to take the lead, but yet again, Bogle couldn't find the back of the net. And Wimbledon will clear. And it goes out of play, and that's half-time here at Wimbledon. It's been an interesting first half. Grimsby, again, definitely on top in this one, like they were against Peterborough. And Bogle's had a couple of great chances to get us in front. Hasn't taken them, though. Which means that at the half-time break, it's AFC Wimbledon 0, Grimsby Town 0. Steered forward here. POLEON onto Bogle. Here's James Barrett looking to get past his man. I don't think he's got the pace, though. He'll have to look back. Bogle sweeps one. There's a very good save from Shea in the Wimbledon goal. One of the best chances we created so far. Barrett finding Bogle. The first time shot was going in. But a good save from the keeper. And it's another corner for Grimsby. Ramping up the pressure here at the start of the first half. Boyce under it. Off the line. Pepelu now back into Dan Jones. Here's Henry Kelly. He doesn't really want to be on his left foot. He'll have to look back in. Here's Bogle. Bogle looking to fire it over. Barrett. Strike blocked. No, it's not blocked. It's a terrible shot apparently. Kelly firing it into the feet of POLEON, who looks to get away with a turn of pace. Doesn't, but he keeps going. DOMINIC POLEON! He gets his first goal for Grimsby Town, and of course it's against his former employees. DOMINIC POLEON. He looked as though he'd lost his chance there. The defender did very well here, got the ball back, but he just he tried to clear it and he fell over his own feet, and POLEON is not going to miss that. DOMINIC POLEON, it's his first goal for Grimsby Town, and it's against his old club. They didn't want him, we did though, and he has shown the faith that Gary Burrow has had in him by rewarding him with a goal here at Wimbledon to get us in front. Well done DOMINIC POLEON, lovely finish. It's AFC Wimbledon 0, Grimsby Town 1. Chance with the corner now to wrap the game up. Decent ball. POLEON under it, off the line again. Twice they have cleared off the line from a corner. Lyle Taylor, another man against his former employees, firing it into Stefano Bruno. The winger looking to get past his man, does very well. Pulls it back. Chance. Kelly makes it 2, and the points are wrapped up. And it's Henry Kelly with his first goal for Grimsby Town. The Youth Academy graduate has had another great game, and he's fired it in with his left foot. Henry Kelly, we salute you for that. Brilliant stuff. Actually, saying that, I think he is actually left-footed. I remember seeing that just earlier today. I think he is a left-footed right back. Who cares? Henry Kelly has scored. It's his first ever goal in English football. Well done to him. And the points are absolutely wrapped up now. Firing it into Banton. McAllister will keep going, and we might be able to find Lyle Taylor. Strikes it across. Russo! Oh, he's hit the post! Oh, Giuseppe Russo. So close to getting his first goal of the season. Taylor shot across goal, nearly made it free. And Russo just couldn't get it in from the angle. Unlucky, boys. Goal kick from Shea. Wimbledon know they have lost this. Kelly wins it back. There goes the full-time whistle. It is all over here. It could have been 3-0 for Giuseppe Russo at the end. But we will take that. Back-to-back wins in the league. Brilliant stuff. Gary is delighted. Much the better team today and deserving of our 3 points. POLEON opened up the scoring for us. And then that man there getting his first ever goal. Henry Kelly, the Youth Academy graduate. What a day for him. It has finished here at Wimbledon. AFC Wimbledon 0, Grimsby Town 2. We have to award a man of the match for that game, and there is absolutely no doubt in who we are giving it to. It is going to our right back, Henry Kelly. Terrific game from him today. He got the goal, but he was just brilliant all round. 4 out of 4 tackles won, 11 out of 13 dribbles, 13 out of 14 passes. He actually had 2 shots throughout the game, so just great stuff. He was superb today. Well done, Henry Kelly. Man of the match for him. Second spot will go to Dominic POLEON, the man that got the first goal. Really stepped up today for me. Bogle didn't have his best game, but POLEON, especially in that second half, really took it to his former employees and got the first goal, deservedly so. Third spot I'm going to give to Stefano Bruno. Very good game from him today. Did he get an assist? Yeah, he did. He got an assist. Was that for Kelly's goal? Must have been for Kelly's goal, I guess. But yeah, very good game from him. The 2 Youth Academy graduates are really starting to shine now. And yeah, Bruno will get third for this one. So the top 3, Kelly gets first, POLEON second, and Bruno third. Okay, so before we get into this third game of the episode against West Bromwich Albion, we're going to put an offer in for Oliver Schnitzler, who plays for this German club, Heidenheim. It's there for me. 21-year-old keeper. They're asking for 600,000. We've scouted him and inquired, and they've said 600,000. I'm going to put in an offer of 400 just because his contract is running out. So I'm hoping that they'll go for this slightly lower offer. And it's a decent salary and wage that he's on as well, quite cheap. So hopefully the German club will accept that and let us have Schnitzler for just 400,000. We also had confirmation that Zach Mills will be going to Longford Town. They met us in the middle, so he's going off to Ireland. You can also see there the team for this game against the Baggies. It is pretty much a completely different team. Ted Smith obviously has to play in goal because we've only got 1 goalkeeper. Ben Davis, Mason Cox, Danny Collins and Ollie Harfield are at the back. Marcus Baker, Sean McAllister, James Barrett and Alberto Rossi in the midfield, so Barrett keeping his place. Lyle Taylor will partner Giuseppe Russo up front. Obviously it's a weaker team. I would have liked to put my full team out there against West Brom, but it comes just like, what, 3 days later since the league, and we have to prioritise the league still this season. Maybe next year or in a couple of years' time we can think about really going for one of these cups, but at the moment it's just a case of you know, giving a bit of experience to the players that are on the fringe of the first team. So a chance for them to impress here away at the Hawthorns. Let's go. So here we are, it's the EFL Cup, and Grimsby Town are here at the Hawthorns for this second round clash against West Bromwich Albion. Langford will be the referee in this one, and indeed it is West Brom to get this EFL Cup second round underway. I get free, good tackle though, stopping the ball going through. That was a terrible ball from Ollie Harfield. Jonathan Lecco gets in, free header, and it's 1-0 within 5 minutes to West Brom. And you just can't defend like that against a Premier League team. And Wright goes and celebrates with Tony Pulis, who's obviously put him in the team today. Normally you'd have the likes of Rondon and stuff up front for them, but this Wright fellow is leading the line today. And yeah, it was just a bit of sloppy defending, which led to the opportunity for Lecco to cross, and Wright gets it right by heading it into the bottom corner there. Gary Burrow just can't believe What a poor start that is. James Barrett. Here's McAllister. Russo. Looking forward for Taylor. Can he get onto it? He can. It's a great save. Russo there. Couldn't quite get the touch. Great save from Abra in the West Brom goal. Lyle Taylor very nearly drew us level there. Chance now for Lecco on this right hand wing and gets past Harfield too easily. Ball in. Save from Ted Smith. We can't get it off the line though. And West Brom are 2-0 up at half time. And it's just completely against the run of play. It really is. We've absolutely dominated them since they scored. They've shown nothing going forward. And then, simple as that, Harfield again gets done. It was a good first save from Ted Smith. It just sort of came through his legs. And it's the easiest of tap-ins there. Tony Pulis happy with that. It's Sebastian Pocognoli that has got it for them. The defender makes it 2-0 right on the stroke of half-time. Completely undeserved as well, because we have been absolutely all over them since they scored that goal. Really create some good chances. And we're going to go into the break 2-0 down, which is completely unfair. But when you play against a Premier League team, you have to take your chances, because you just know they're not going to mess theirs up, and they haven't, and they've scored the 2 chances that they created. And at half-time the Hawthorns, it's West Brom 2, Grimsby Town 0. Taylor finds Rossi, dances past his man. Decent ball, Russo there, didn't quite get it under control. McAllister with the strike, and what a strike it is! Sean McAllister, what a goal! I told you we've been playing well in this one, but I did not expect him to score that. Decent ball in from Rossi, not fully cleared though. It dropped to McAllister and he thought, I'm going to have a pop, and boy did he have a pop. Goal of the season contender right there. What a strike from Sean McAllister. Abra didn't have a chance. Right into that top left-hand corner of the goal. And Grimsby Town have dragged themselves back into this game with an absolute screamer. Sean McAllister's first for this season and the first in the EFL Cup. And it's West Brom 2, Grimsby Town 1, game on. Russo, can he get it clear? Not really, brought down, no foul given. Looking to turn here with Roberts, finding it into Yaka, back into Roberts, strike. Big save from Ted Smith again. Harfield has to get it clear and does. Baker can't keep it in. And West Brom are really upping it now that they conceded. And absolutely just bullies Summerfield away there and finds KANU, who's been quite quiet in this game, but he looks for a cross. Nearly found one. Cox comes in though, does well enough. And Rossi, oh, what's Rossi done? He's absolutely gifted it to Rondon, pulls it back. He's missed it. What a miss by James Morrison. I thought that was game done and dusted. Rossi was such a sloppy back pass. Ted Smith rooted to his spot, but Morrison has missed it. Still coming forward here, Morrison just missed a great chance for them, wiggling clear even. Summerfield can't get near them at the moment. They're keeping the ball so well. Ball into KANU, and it's free. And it's been coming, to be fair. The last 10 minutes or so, they've absolutely ramped it up. And how ROBSON-KANU, it looks nothing like him, but he's he's sealed the win here for West Brom. It's been a brilliant effort. I cannot fault the boys in the slightest. They have really shown what a good side they can be. Even this second string squad, what a good side they can be, and really tested the opposition here today. Actually, I don't think it's KANU that scored the goal. We'll get confirmation in a second who it was, but I'm really proud of the boys. Yes, we've lost 3-1, but what a performance we put in. We forced them to put on the likes of Rondon and Phillips. It was KANU. It was KANU that got the goal. But yeah, we forced them to put on their big boys, and it's no shame at all to be losing this game 3-1. They've absolutely ramped it up in the last 10 minutes or so of West Brom. Fully deserved to win this in the end. Russo tackled, and that'll be full time here at the Hawthorns. Absolutely brilliant effort. Such a young team out there, really. And we've really given a good account of ourselves against West Brom. Looking at the fans, you'd think they won the bloody Premier League, wouldn't you? But that's just West Brom fans for you. Really good display. Great goal from McAllister in this one. But in the end, not quite enough against the Premier League outfit. Full time here at the Hawthorns. West Bromwich Albion 3, Grimsby Town 1. We will just advance through these final few days to the Oxford game and leave it there. But we might get a response to that bid that we put in on Oliver Schnitzler. We have got Tibbets in the office, and it's unacceptable. They are setting a £600,000 price tag for him. Confirmation that Zach Mills has been sold to Longford Town, of which we get what? 30 grand. Hardly worth it, is it? We're going to up this though. We'll up it to 500 initially. Sort of try and meet them halfway sort of deal and see what they say to that. We've got a transfer offer for Max Wright, and it's been accepted. Oliver Schnitzler, 500 grand. They have accepted that deal. He only wants £25 more, which is absolutely absolutely fine with me. We'll see if we can get away without offering him a squad role. He will be second choice to Ted Smith though, I think. And a transfer offer for Max Wright, 50 grand from Bray Wanderers. If they can do 60, I'd be happier, but I'd probably take 50 to be fair for a player that's not going to be used this season. And he's declined the contract because he wants to understand his role. Okay, we expected him to say that. So we're going to have to be honest with him and tell him that it's a squad rotation player role behind Ted Smith. Hopefully he'll be happy with that. It's better than his role at the moment at Heidenheim. Bray have agreed to the deal, and Max Wright will be going over to Ireland as well. We are up into 5th, and we are in the playoffs at the moment, which is really good stuff. Only Millwall with a 100% 3 wins out of 3 record. Next time, as I said, when we come back, it will be the 2 games and transfer deadline day. Then after that, it'll just be games up until the January transfer window. But yeah, that is it for this episode of the Grimsby Town Road to Glory Career Mode. Be sure to come and join me next time. As usual, go check out my Twitch, Tibbin27, and my Twitter, @Tibbin27. Links to those in the description. But until next time, it's Tibbin27, out.